No Face is a film that we made for the YouTube Space House of Horrors program, which was a collaboration between the YouTube Spaces around the world and Legendary Pictures. In particular, director Guillermo del Toro designed a number of sets, which are all part of the same House of Horrors, and every YouTube space around the world got a different part of this house to work with and make their films. I'm not only a fan of horror films, but also horror games, especially since the first Silent Hill game. And I wanted to get that same sort of immersive feeling in a movie. It's a movie about a first-person survival action game, with the added twist that there is a supernatural entity inside the game who can actually harm the player. Because the main character is the person playing the video game, the hope is that the viewer feels like they are completely immersed in the video game within our film. A lot of the horror genre video games are first-person video games, and that gave us the opportunity, really good justification, to shoot a very long extended scene that appears like one cut, a very long extended scene in this awesome set, all from the first person. Obviously I've been working with Jim Ballard for a long time on SciFi Japan, so it was only I knew I would need him to be at my side as assistant director to make sure I don't go insane. Mickey Montoya is a fantastic director of photography. He really contributed a lot just trying to figure out the logistics of how to block out this long scene that would appear, and I'll just say appear, like there are no cuts. And then the actors, Masa and Lisa, fantastic performances, and even some members of the crew volunteered to get a little bloody and be a part of one major scene in the film. No Face was one of 2 films shot at the Tokyo YouTube Space that was chosen to take part in a workshop with Guillermo del Toro himself via Google Hangouts. Meeting him and talking to him about my film and hearing from him that he actually liked it, I don't even really think there's words for that. The director of Pacific Rim was telling me that he liked my film. And yeah, I'm really kind of still speechless about that. He did, of course, also have a couple of points of criticism of how we could make the film a little bit better, and fortunately these were things that we actually could address, and we did. So I'm really happy, I'm really excited for him to see the film in its final form, and hopefully he notices that we took his advice to heart. Even for such a short format, I didn't want it to end on a cliffhanger. I wanted it to have a sense of closure at the end. That having been said, it's par for the course for the horror genre that you can't keep a good monster down. So if you, the fans, like No Face and want to see more, I need everybody to like, comment on, and share the fear with all your friends and family.